Ah, the Chimera. A vehicle that has been overpowered ever since it was released. I remember when the Chimera was first introduced into Blitz. And funny enough, I was the only content creator that ever called it overpowered. For some reason, everybody else said this tank's not OP. And then about a week later, people started realizing, maybe a medium tank with 440 alpha, 50 kilometer per hour top speed, better accuracy than heavies with 400 alpha, good turret armor, gun depression. Like, maybe, just maybe it's a little overpowered. And the more and more people play it, the more they realize that this tank is just broken. The Chimera has been one of the most overpowered tanks for a very long time, and it still is. I mean, you guys know how much power creep affects the game. If you look at tanks that were introduced 5 years ago and you see how they perform now, it's night and day. I mean, most of the tanks are not very good, but the Chimera, it is still a dominant tier 10 or tier 8. Sometimes I mistake what tier my brain Ooga Booga goes to. But yeah, we just out-traded that Progetto pretty easily. I'll out-trade anything. I don't care if it's an Astron Rex. I don't care what it is. I will literally crap on it with the Chimera. Let's see if I can get a shell into the Astron. Aiming, aiming, and boom, 410. And now we back up. Oh no, the Progetto shot me for 240 damage. Well, we chill and reload. 5 more seconds, we already have a shot back. The Progetto is definitely going to be a little bit of an annoyance. Let's see if we can... That Astron is so lucky. So lucky. That is the embodiment of luck there. That shell went perfect and yet still bounced. Oh well. The Astron is not going to be as lucky this time because, well... Oh, they are going to be lucky. We were not able to get the reload out. That's fine, though. We got a T-34-2 GFT in the back and a minus 457. You know, I thought the Bisante was covering me, but, what are we doing, bro? Like, what am I looking at? Okay, well, let's aim it on the Type 58 really quick, and there you go. 420, not bad. Back up, we're fine. You know what's not fine? The wave of enemy tanks that's about to appear on my rear. Yeah, this is the end of my fun in this battle. We do get a nice shot into the AMX, and you know what? It is possible to do okay here. We have the SU-130 in the back. Yeah, you know what? We can turn this around. We can turn this around. The SU-130, as long as that player's alive, I'm alive. So that's really as basic as it gets. We have the 252 in the back there, and I'd love to be able to get a shell into that 252. Bro, Bisante, can we just shoot this guy already? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, well, we know where the Progetto is, and we know where my Bisante is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this Progetto with the Bisante, and I'm going to take this player out. That Prague is going to obviously try and fight that player, and I'm going to make sure that they don't enjoy life. We got one shell in, and I'm just going to push him back. And just like this, you going to shoot him, Bisante? Thank you. I understand what the Bisante was doing. I just thought they would have dumped their reserve shell. Alright, well, we have the enemy Bisante right here. We just drive over, and bonk. There you go. Easy shot. AMX does hit me, but I don't really care. We already have 3,000 damage dealt. And all we need to do is shoot this player, and we already have a win. I mean, this is why the Chimera is so dumb, though. I mean, again, when you give a medium tank this level of damage, and, you know, it's got good DPM, it even rams good. I just out-traded that AMX in a ram. Like, what? It's a heavy tank. And, yeah, it's not a super armored heavy, but it still weighs a lot. Let's take a look at the post-game results here. We had a incredibly easy game. 3,600 damage dealt, block 740, and a top on the team. And the funny part is, I can confidently do that most games I play. I mean, I'm probably not going to average 3,600, but I'd say averaging over 3,000 damage in this tank is not really that hard. I mean, all you have to do is pen 7 shots, realistically, and you're already there. I mean, that's it. So, let's see if we can get one more good battle in the Chimera. I mean, it's always a good game, even when you fight tier 9s. I mean, that's really where, you know, strong tier 8s and weak tier 8s get separated. Strong tier 8s can go toe-to-toe with tier 9s. The Type 63 that was just released has enough turret armor, penetration, and just capabilities that it can go up against tier 9 heavies and easily deal with them. The Chimera can easily deal with tier 9 mediums, because think about it, right? The E50 is a tier 9 medium. It has 350 damage per shot, pretty average armor. This tank butters right through that, and it out-trades. Any medium that you can think of in tier 9, the highest alpha you'll find in a medium is maybe 400, the WZ-120. I guess you technically have Hesh-firing vehicles like the Cobra, but even then the Cobra has 400 damage per shot with its standard. This tank will outtrade the highest damage per shot mediums in Tier 9 unless they're autoloaders. That's crazy. I mean, it really is. So, again, the Chimera just has that level of capability. And then when you add the gun depression and everything else, I mean, boom, 420 into that player, back in the cover. There you go. Now we reload. And the DPM isn't the best, but, I mean, who cares? You don't need good DPM in a tank that has this level of damage per shot. Alright, let's see. We got the AMX. There you go. 460. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got our adrenaline cooking. This Vickers MBT is a threat, but not a really big threat, because that tank has less alpha than me. And while it does have really, really good armor, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I just shoot right through your lower plate. I mean, I don't even know why he's playing that aggressive, but we just chill, reload. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and, well, you know, I'll just fire standard. Oh, 550! Like, think about that. 550. I'm getting bounces. We do have tanks on our rear, though, which is a bit of a problem. Let's move up. Let's aim it on the Vickers lower plate. Actually, we don't even need to. Nice 420 into its track wheel. We're already up to 2,300 damage. And the Vickers MBT has quickly realized that maybe they shouldn't be playing this aggressive. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Not sure why they fired a high explosive at my tank, but, well, we're up to 2,600 damage now. I wonder if we can high explosive the Annihilator. I don't really care about the Annihilator, though. I want to get the Borsig shot. It's a much easier shell, and it's a free chunk of damage. Boom! 527! Oh my. Alright, well, 8 seconds left. We have the Annihilator right here. Annihilator just shot and got shot in return. We just chill, aim, and boom. 550 again! Oh my god! Oh my god, we are just ruining the enemy right now. We are just ruining their days, bruh. Well, yeah, whatever, bruh. I didn't... No, you know what? I'm not shooting this player. I'm going to shoot the Sheriff, and then while I do that, I'm going to ram the Borsig, because you have 4 health there. That works a lot better, because then I can still potentially get a shell into the Sheriff. Well, maybe not. Let's get a shell into the WZ, though. There you have it. As I said, every game, I can get farm after farm after farm in this tank. That Vickers MBT probably thought, oh, I've got really good armor, oh, I've got really good turret capability. No, you don't, because I just overpoke and outtrade you. That's the big advantage of Alpha. I don't care what you do, because I'll just trade the shot. You have to shoot premium to pen my turret reliably, so you're dealing like 260, and in return, I just shoot you in the lower plate for 440. I'm double the Alpha at that point. I mean, easiest 4K of my life. If you want one of the most brain-dead overpowered tanks, I mean, the Chimera is great, right? There are vehicles, I do think the Vickers MBT, played correctly, can be more capable because it has gun depression, more mobility, and it's got a really good gun in terms of pen and everything, but it doesn't matter. When the Chimera is able to have accuracy, pen, and even decent DPM, as we can see, you know, it's not great, but it's fine. It's just an insane tank. Definitely look out for this vehicle when it hits stores. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.